Hello everyone and welcome to Milepost 2. Another year we begin our journey of IPC learning. Therefore, this time we shall begin with our brainwave unit, and today we shall make our brain hearts. We shall make our brain hearts. What do we need to make the brain hearts? One, we need a balloon. You need a balloon with you. What else shall you need? You will need some old newspapers. Old newspapers. What else shall you need? You shall need some pastes. I have made my paste by mixing with flour, water, and some glue. Alternatively, you can just use glue. You can just use glue and make sure you are not messy. What else do you need? You need a pair of scissors. You need a pair of scissors for cutting. And you need a pen or marker pens for making some drawings. Alternatively, if you cannot find balloon, you shall make our heart, brain heart. You can find some carton, you fold them nicely, and you do the same process that we are doing here. And also, you will need some plain papers, white paper or plain paper. You will need some white paper. You will need some white paper. You will need some white paper with you. The first thing for you to do, the first thing that you are going to do is to fill your balloon with air. You need to fill it with air to the size of your head. After you have filled it with air, oh, this is too small. The M's head is bigger than that. Make it tight at this end. Make sure that it is tight at this end. After making tight at the other end, you can secure it somewhere. I'll secure it on my tape. I'll secure it just to ensure that it is well held. It is well held here to enable me do my work on it nicely. I've secured it somewhere like that. Then after that, the next step the next thing I will be doing now is to take the newspaper. I apply the paste, or if you are using the glue, well and good. I'll apply it. I shall apply it nicely without messing up with things. Don't mess up. Ensure that you are doing it in a place where you will not mess up with the other things. Then I'll start covering my balloon. Cover it nicely. Start covering it. I will start covering it. I have to do about 3 or 4 layers. I apply the paste. The newspaper nicely. I've said you can use the paste or you can use glue directly. Then I put it on the other side. I need to cover it everywhere nicely. Take another one. And be careful as I'm doing it. I'm very, very much careful not to mess around. Very careful not to mess around as I'm making my brain cut. Very, very careful not to mess around. Like that. Cover it like that. I cover it like that. Covering it. Have to cover this side. Get another new piece of newspaper. I apply the paste carefully not to mess up. If you don't have newspaper, you can use other papers that you can find maybe in your house. Maybe the wheat flour paper. Can improvise just to ensure that the balloon is well covered. I've done the first layer. I can now start doing my second layer so that it is harder enough. Papier-mache is harder enough. Okay. Needs to be harder, like just like papier-mache. Make sure that you are not messing up with yourself with the surfaces. I'm now doing the second layer. I do the second layer. I'm now doing the second layer so that it is hard enough. When it is well done enough, about 3 or 4 layers of the old newspaper, I can now start covering it now with the white paper so that I make the surface for the purpose of drawing. Therefore, I'll start now using the white paper. I will now apply some paste on the white paper nicely. Do it and do it well. Remember not to mess up with yourself, not to mess up with surfaces. Therefore, I apply this one on top of this. What am I doing? I'm trying to make a surface where I'll be able to do my drawings of the various partition or parts of the brain. Do it there nicely. Ensure you make your heart nicely. Covering it with the white pieces of paper. Let me see, this one can cover there nicely. I'm being very careful. Being very, very careful. Very careful. Therefore, this one comes here nicely like this. I cover it. Join it with the rest in a lovely way. Try to make it to be smooth. Cover even the downsides. Wow. It is coming out in a nice way. Therefore, I need to cover this side. This side. Okay. Here we go. There we go with our work. There we go, we go. Like that. I'm applying the paste. Find it so interesting, eh? I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I applied this side like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. In that manner. In that manner. Yes. After I've covered it with a white piece of paper, I'll put it on the sun to dry. It needs to be dry, it needs to be harder, to harden nicely for about 2 to 3 hours. Remember, this project can take the whole day. It has no hurry. Therefore, I'll put it on the sun to dry for about 2 to 3 or even to 4 hours so that it can harden. After it has hardened nicely, after hardening in a nice manner, it's actually harder. What I shall do, I'll get a sharp object and try to puncture the balloon down here so that I can get on the air. The balloon has just come out. I've remained with something hollow. You see? Wow, there it is. And try to make it the way I need it. To unfold these folded parts nicely. Now, I will take my pair of scissors and trim it nicely. Trim it nicely. It is well dried. That is why we said we need to dry it. It should be harder. It needs to dry and dry well. When you are drying it, it needs to dry and dry well. Yeah, it can feel on my hair, but I can also trim it a little bit because I need it to look nicer. Therefore, trim it nicely to fit your head. Yeah, can't fit my head. There it is. But now, I need to take my pen. And draw the various parts of the brain. Nicely. I've drawn that side. I will also draw this side. Like that. Then this side like this. Then this side like that. So that I have the back side, the frontal part, the back side, the side part side, and this middle side here. If I was having colors, I will color them using different colors. I would color them nicely using different colors. Yes, would have color them nicely using different colors. Using different color. This blue side, or if I had some paint, I would have painted it. That is the blue side, and this side is the same as this side. They need to resemble, to look alike. Like that. Like that. You do it and do it nicely. Then, maybe the middle part I'll color it red. Red. Make it red. You need to partition these parts because we will learn about them as parts of the brain. Like that, like that, like that. The red part. Then maybe I would have colored this part green, the behind part. Maybe green. This is the brain. And maybe this other side here, maybe I could have colored it. I can't color this one green because it's not the same as this one. Maybe let me color it black to just make sure that there are different parts. The occipital, the frontal part, they are different. Okay, there comes Mr. M's hat. And I can actually put it on. Put it on. There goes my brain hat. There goes my brain hat. Therefore, you can come up with yours using the balloon. If you can't make it using the balloon, you can use a carton, or you can use even a bowl like this. Just to design your brain hat. Or you can just decide to use paper and some stapling pins. The thing is that each and every one of us need to come up with a brain hat. Actually, otherwise, have a fantastic day. It can take you the whole day to make yours. Enjoy the activity. By tomorrow or by the late in the day, may I please see your brain hat. Otherwise, bye bye children. Enjoy your day.